Assuming Cindy's not joining us today.
Oh, no. Email you.
There she is.
Oh, yeah, she made it.
Hi, Cindy.
I did thought. William, again the other day. We'll get that done. I thought, okay.
Hey, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
You're okay. You're exactly 30 seconds early.
Really?
Well,
No.
my mom was.
Okay, guys, just for the record, this meeting is being recorded and live streamed currently, so be mindful of anything you say. Keep it on topic. I'm gonna go ahead and call to order the meeting of the Fountain County Alcoholic Beverage Board. Let the record reflect that is September 24th, 2025. It is now 1:32 p.m. I'm Officer Gillum. I work with the State Excise Police. These are our board members. I'll have them introduce themselves. Introduce yourself, please.
Roger Foster.
I'm Cindy Mason.
And since you're here offering sworn testimony, I need you to take an oath. So if you would raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers you've given on your application or any testimony you give to questions asked by the board be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, board members, we have two renewals today. These are without violations. We have the River Crest Golf Club on Clubhouse Drive in Covington, permit number RR 2393131. And the Northside Pub, Washington Street, Covington, permit number RR 2335139.
I move that we approve the renewal.
Okay,
You are.
I move that we approve.
Well, I
the
second.
renewals.
the renewals have been moved and seconded for approval. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed. Motion will carry. Okay, next we have a transfer of the old permits. So there are actually two permits for this one. This is for the former Bar Noble going into the parting glass. So there's an underlying beer retailer permit, and then there's a beer, wine, and liquor without carryout that accompanies that. So we are hearing both of those today. It's complicated, but totally fine. All right, would you like to go ahead and just introduce yourself for the record, please?
Sure. Tara Riemann. I'm the owner of the Parting Glass.
All right, nice to meet you.
So are you saying party glass?
Parting.
The Parting Glass, like the of the evening before you.
Gotcha.
It's an old Irish song.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
All right, Jenny, go ahead and just tell us about the business, hours of operation. Previously would have been a smoking establishment, 21 and over.
Yes, yeah, well, we don't have smoking, but.
Yeah, so tell us what you're doing.
So, we purchased, Bar Noble on March 3rd. And the purpose of it was to, renovate it and turn it into more of a tap house with craft beers and different offerings, as well as, cocktails, as well as your regular domestics that everybody's used to. But we felt like there was a void for a certain like age group, and a certain, type of drink and a certain environment. And so there was a lot of people maybe in the 30 to 60 area that we were like, well, those of us that like cocktails and like tap rooms and like a bunch of different craft beers don't have that in Covington. So we have to drive to Lafayette or Terre Haute or, Danville, Indianapolis. So we wanted to provide something like that here where people felt like they could come out and have a nice, safe, clean environment to get together. And we also provide mocktails for people who don't drink. So.
Which I understand are becoming quite popular.
Yes, they are. And actually, they're really good. Like I was on a medication and had to not have for a couple of weeks, and I drank it and I loved them actually. I've actually considered going back to them. So they're so good.
So looks like we're doing family dining.
So we rent out to Taka, which is a restaurant that's adjacent to us. So we own both of them. And then we rent out to Taka, which is a Habaki sushi restaurant. But people can eat in our establishment. But we don't actually like cook it. They cook it and then
Are they physically separated, the two businesses?
there's a wall between them. And then there's an opening, there's a doorway in between. So they're physically, like, they're separated. We actually closed them. Like, there are open windows with like grates and we actually kind of closed it off a little bit. But there's a doorway between the two, so they're kind of like one, but we just kind of did it for like the smell purpose and
Yeah,
also,
well, we can't really have two separate businesses operating, sharing space. So you own both.
we own both. And then we've got one side and it's renovated like the bar, and then they've got the other side that's renovated. There's just a doorway between.
Are they operating under a lease?
Yes,
Can they receive the alcohol?
no. We
There's no
take alcohol, yeah, we don't they can't serve alcohol.
This, it's not the side of, is it the side of the business that has all the two tops on it in the booths?
Yeah, that's the restaurant.
And you said they have a lease with you?
Yes.
That's a very odd arrangement. With a restaurant permit, you're supposed to be in control of everything. You have the legal right to operate it, and legal right to sell alcohol in it. But you've also leased out all the food service to a third party that you have no ownership in. Correct?
We do not have ownership in the food. But we take care of all the building stuff and all the fire stuff and all that.
Okay, so if people are, so are they have use of your kitchen?
Yes,
Kitchen accesses both sides of the business, the bar side and the restaurant side.
you can access the kitchen through a door from the bar side.
So where do people in the restaurant go if they want to use the restroom?
So there are two ways to get to the restaurant. So if they're in the restaurant, they can go through the back area and there's like a sushi counter in the back and that takes you to the hallway. Or you can go through the door into the bar and then walk down that way to get to the same bathroom. There's two places. You can go.
So the businesses really aren't separated at all. Not if they're here.
By doorways, yeah.
Yeah, that's typically we would have to see full, complete separation. Have you seen this concept somewhere else in India?
No, this is, we bought it this way. And that's how they were operating it. So that's,
They were leasing it to the
Same.
restaurant? Shouldn't have been doing that. Can alcohol go over to that side?
yes.
Do those employees serve any of the alcohol?
No.
So if somebody's on the restaurant side, if I'm over there dining with my family and I want a beer. And do I have to come over to the bar room to get that and carry it back over, or do you have wait staff?
Either way.
Okay, so it's not really a separate business if your employees are taking care of the alcohol
Right.
service over there, but your employees aren't taking care of the food service.
Our employees sometimes will deliver the food if it's up or available.
To both sides of this,
Yeah, you can sit on either side.
trying to think of somewhere where I've seen that's done something similar to this. I can't think of anything. There was a exemption made for, an exception for Sun King down in Indianapolis, but in that case, the leased restaurant space was marked off their floor plan, but there was no alcohol service available to the space. You know when this permit expires?
May,
The current permit expires next May? Okay,
that's when it was re-upped. Yeah,
okay. So we're just waiting for the transfer. Separate of that.
yeah, I sent all the paperwork on March 3rd, but it never made it to the Alcohol Tobacco Commission, so I had to start over. I just went down there. And worked with somebody to get it, make sure I had everything in, because I didn't understand the two permits. That wasn't explained to me,
Yeah,
by the previous owner, so,
they may not have
no, I
understood.
don't think they understood.
Once you get past the first year, the only thing you do is you renew the.
Right, yeah, I don't think that they understood, they had any knowledge of it either.
I think I'm gonna have to continue this for a month because I do not know how I'm going to approve it. We've kind of got a bizarre arrangement. I gotta find a solution to. So. We'll figure something out. I'm gonna have more questions to follow up with you, but it doesn't disrupt your business as it's functioning right now, right? Is it open currently, like today? Are you planning on being over there for a while?
I'm actually heading to at a meeting downtown,
Okay.
and then I actually stayed in town a little bit longer. I'm leaving for vacation at 3 a.m. So,
Okay. So I can go over there and swing by at my own.
I mean, I can go over there.
I've got a bunch of paperwork I'm trying to catch up on. So before I have to shut this down and log back in later, I'm just gonna do some stuff right now. So I'm gonna continue this 1 month. I'm gonna go there and take a look, see exactly what we're dealing with. Then I'll follow up with you and see what we can come up with. Surely somewhere around the state, someone has done this, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it in like 20 years. So hopefully somebody else has.
Is there any, so the doorway between the two, we talked about putting, it has like pocket door,
It would have to be completely closed,
like
closed off. So
completely, like,
yeah, there would, I think you would have to have. Yeah, you basically put two businesses under the same, two operating teams, and that's where it creates a mess.
okay.
And I have no idea how the other folks weren't. Nobody identified that with them, so. Okay, so we'll continue this 1 month. I'll follow up. We'll get this all straightened out and see what we can do, okay? Did you bring your affidavit by chance?
I.
That's okay. I'll get one from you. It's for just a legal document saying that the order sign was posted for the last 10 days. I'll get one from you next month.
Okay, yeah, it's been up there.
You're fine to take it down.
Okay,
All right, thank you for coming in.
thanks.
Okay, board members, do you guys have any questions, concerns?
Yeah, just, yeah, like,
Yeah, we're going to close the meeting. All right, I don't have anything, so I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
Second.
Move to second for adjournment. All in favor, say aye.
I
Aye, meeting is adjourned.
Where's there business right across the road here?